Hey friends and family, I hope you all are doing well. I wanted to take some time to share some simple, natural, and accessible ways that you can support your immune system. I know a lot of us have kids or grandkids that are either back in school already or getting ready to go back to school, more people returning to work or just out and about in the community. So those threats to our immune system are gonna get a little bit higher, especially as we head into the fall. So I hope that you find these to be helpful to you in supporting your immune system. So the first one, pretty simple but actually pretty impactful, is paying attention to your hydration status. So dehydration can just be stressful to the body, and when the body has any kind of stress coming towards it, it just kind of steals energy from the immune system. So dehydration is something that's super simple and easy to fix. Just staying hydrated itself will help your body to function better. It'll help you to clear any kind of threats that might come in, as well as not ask your immune system to do work that it doesn't need to do in trying to support the stress of being dehydrated. So a simple rule of thumb to follow is to take your body weight, divide it in half, and that's the amount you need to take in ounces. So just for simple math purposes, let's just say a 100-pound person will need to take 50 ounces in of water a day. That's a minimum. So if you are like me and you live in Central Texas and it's super hot and just stepping outside makes you sweat, or if you're really active, you exercise, you sweat a lot, you want to make sure that that is just your minimum and that you're actually taking more than that in. One of my favorite ways to hydrate just beyond water is a natural Gatorade that I make for myself and for our family. And I actually have examples of how to do it, or an example of how to do it here. So I take a cup of water, like about halfway full, and then I add coconut water. So coconut water has a lot of natural electrolytes in it. I'm not really crazy about the way it tastes, which is why I cut it in half. It's kind of viscous, a little bit thick. And then I also add just a little pinch of salt. So just put a little pinch of salt into it, and 1 drop of wild orange essential oil. So this kind of gives it, and I didn't get a spoon, but I just usually just kind of stir it around with the spoon. And this just gives it a little bit of flavor, makes it more palatable, and it's a great way to naturally hydrate. One thing to note on is this wild essential oil. Not all essential oils are created equal, meaning that they're not all ingestible and they're not all like clean and ones that you want to ingest. So first thing, one way that you can know is if it has supplemental facts on it. So this has supplemental facts, tells you that 1 drop has 60 milligrams. So the supplemental facts are your cue. I use doTERRA essential oils, and I'm an advocate for doTERRA essential oils because I trust their sourcing. I know that they do their due diligence in making sure that the essential oils that they're selling are pure, clean. They have third-party testing, and not only that, but they're sourced environmentally, ethically, and with the growers that they work. They pay above fair wages. So that's one way, stay hydrated. Another one I know all of us are really familiar with, vitamin C. So increasing your vitamin C is a great way to defend and to protect against these viruses and threats that are coming at us. I know we all know like citrus, orange, lemon, grapefruit, those are all great sources of vitamin C, but some other foods that you might not know that are great sources of vitamin C. I don't know if I'm saying this right, but acerola cherries, I think is how you say it. Sometimes they can be hard to find when it's not cherry season, but you can find them frozen, so they're great for smoothies. They're a great source of vitamin C. Kiwi is a great source of vitamin C. Strawberries, 1 cup of strawberries has about 90 milligrams of vitamin C in it, which is pretty awesome, actually more than an orange. I think an orange is like 75 milligrams. So yellow peppers have about 140 milligrams of vitamin C in them. Mustard spinach, kale. Mustard spinach is power packed. It's got about 200 milligrams of vitamin C. Kale, broccoli, Brussels sprouts. These are all ways that you can add vitamin C into your diet, whether you put them in smoothies or whether you just cook them, consume with them. Another one is zinc. So zinc is also really helpful in protecting the immune system or supporting the immune system and protecting against viruses. So some examples, I feel like my camera's just sliding down a little bit, sorry there. Some examples of zinc, ways you can get zinc naturally: garbanzo beans, pumpkin seeds, grass-fed beef, even chicken, cashews, cocoa powder, and kefir is another good one. So these are all ways that you can increase dietarily your vitamin C and your zinc and support your immune system. Another way is through taking vitamin supplements. So if you don't already have a vitamin supplement that you like or you value, or you did your research and you know is a good vitamin supplement, I highly recommend doTERRA's vitamin supplements. They are packed with not just with vitamins, but food sourced vitamins. So that means these vitamins are more bioavailable, meaning your body can absorb them better. You've probably heard like a lot of vitamins that you take, your body just kind of half of it you don't even absorb. You might even notice when you use the bathroom that there's a change in color or smell. And so doTERRA's vitamins, I take them myself, I love them, and they're really bioavailable. They also have like some tummy tamer kind of essential oils in them to help with digestion as well. And then on the topic of doTERRA and essential oils, another way that we support our immune system is by using essential oils. So on the regular, just kind of like a regular daily regimen, I like to use this On Guard. On Guard is a blend of essential oils, and it's a blend of essential oils that in studies have been shown and known to support the immune system, the natural ability that your body has. This helps to bolster and support that. So we use this every evening on bottoms of the feet. The bottoms of the feet are a great place for absorption, and it comes in a roller bottle, and it's actually pre-diluted, so any skin sensitivities or younger kids or older elderly, it's safe for any sensitivities like that. Another thing that we do is diffuse. So this On Guard also comes just like in a 15 ml size where you can put it in your diffuser. Diffusing is a really great way to help support everybody's immune system in the house, as well as moods also. So On Guard is one that I diffuse. Another oils that I love to diffuse: lemon. Lemon is cleansing and really great for helping to clear any kind of viruses, or help the body to clear the viruses. So not claiming that lemon specifically will cure anything, but it helps to support your body in moving whatever it needs to out of it. Thyme is another. Oh, and I forgot to mention when I was talking about vitamin C, some other great forms of vitamin C are thyme and parsley, actually. So cooking with thyme or adding parsley or adding them to a salad, great ways to also get a little extra vitamin C. And thyme is a known antiviral. So thyme is really great. It's cleansing, and it's another great oil. I will say that thyme is what's called a hot oil, meaning that this is not an oil that you would want to put directly onto your skin. It would feel like it was burning your skin, and if you put a whole bunch, which I would never recommend, just a drop or two, but you need to heavily dilute it. It needs to be heavily diluted so it doesn't sting the skin. It's also not one I would just drop in my water like I did with the wild orange, because it would burn them health. When you're diffusing it, you want to make sure that it's not like in a small room with the door closed, because it's just really potent, really strong. So you want to have good ventilation. It's totally safe. It's just knowing those things about it, of how strong it is. And then the last thing that I wanted to show is, so we diffuse a lot, but those are just some examples. The last thing is this blend that I've made. So these oils: lemon, On Guard, also Melaleuca, which is tea tree, as an antiviral, and then the thyme. So I made this roller blend of oils for our family, and we use this like like my son is a lifeguard, so on the days that he goes to work, instead of putting the On Guard on his feet, this is what goes on his feet or along his spine before he goes to work, just to give him a little extra immune support, or like if they go for a sleepover, or if we spend time out with friends, or we're doing more out, that's what we use to just kind of give that little extra boost of protection. So a few recommendations. Now, one thing I want to say is like how much to use depending on the age of your kids, or the age of your. So if you're interested in learning more about using essential oils or natural wellness, I would love to give you some guidance. You can book on my on the newsletter. There's a section where you can book a wellness consult, and this is just complimentary natural wellness consult, and I can give you some specific guidance for you or your family's needs. So if you're interested in learning more about using essential oils or natural wellness, I would love to give you some guidance. You can book on my on the newsletter. There's a section where you can book a wellness consult, and this is just complimentary natural wellness consult, and I can give you some specific guidance for you or your family's needs.